Okay, so this is just a quick video for a customer of mine who needs to be able to remove her doll's head and put it back on. So, and she wanted to just kind of get an idea of how to do that. So, I've unbuttoned the top of this doll's dress here just so you can kind of see what's going on. But right back here is her cable tie. Now, I use little cuticle clippers for this just because they're very small and precise right up here at the tip. You could also use nail clippers or small wire cutters. I wouldn't recommend using scissors because scissors just won't fit into this tiny little space, and plus the tip of scissors aren't very strong for clipping and you won't get a nice clean cut at the end because you have to cut right up close. So anyway, I'm going to scoot some of this little fabric out of the way there. Just reach in here. Hope you can see. Sorry, my hand's getting in the way. But basically you reach down in there and just cut it. There we go. Slide it out. And there we've got the head off. You know, it looks a little bit morbid without her head. And now to put it back on, I've got another cable tie. I use really thin ones so that they aren't too bulky and they stay in place really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this in. Now if you see this body here doesn't have any seams along the top. I'm sorry, I'll show this to you better. Some of them, you know, everybody's different, but some of the bodies, you know, when they sew the shoulder, they'll sew it all the way up around through here, so you'll have a little bit of a fold. You know, you have to watch out for that because your cable tie will snag on it, and sometimes that can be a little bit frustrating. But this one doesn't have any, so it's just a nice, clean, easy insertion. So we'll just slide that in there until it comes out the other end. Now we'll just stick that together. And we'll pull it just kind of loose so that we have enough space to get the head back on there. There we go. Get the head there. Now I'm going to kind of hold it in place and just slowly tighten it right in where that little groove is on the neck. Okay. You want to make sure you're still able to turn the head. Right now it's still a little bit too loose right here, and if you can see that, there's a little tiny gap right up here. And you don't want to have too much of a gap because you don't want your head to fall back off. So you get it so that it's right up close in there. And you can still, oops, I'll hold the doll right here. You can still turn the head. There we go. Now if you want to test and make sure that it's on there really securely, you can grab the body right here and just tug, you know, and if you can't see it coming up at all, then you know it's nice and secure. If you see this little, the base of the head coming up past here, you know, then obviously it's still too loose and you'll need to tighten it, but this is nice and snug. So that's good the way it is. So now I'm going to take my little clippers again. Now here's why I like to use these cuticle clippers with how small that blade is, because I can come right up close, right at the very, very base of where that cable tie is. So I can get a nice close cut, and then that way it's really smooth and it won't scratch you when you're holding the baby. So, and that's pretty much it.